Hello students, today we are going to discuss that is the past 30 years questions from the aldehyde, ketones and carboxylic acid. So from this chapter we are going to solve all the problem which are asked previously. So let us try to have the first question, student. What is the question number 1 here? That is that is phenyl magnesium bromide is there, student. Phenyl magnesium bromide, and you are treating with the carbon dioxide and water. So product in the reaction, product in the P in the reaction will be they are asking. So dear student, first condition is CO2 and second condition is what we are having, that is HOH. So let us have a look over how the reaction proceed. Okay, so here is that is MgBr. Okay, this is our given reactant. We are treating firstly, this is we are having a COOH. We are having what COO is there. Okay, CO2. So let us have a look. That is first case. At second, what is there? We are having that is HOH. Okay, these are the second point. What I am saying to you students, that is one side product is MgOHBr. Okay, one side product is MgOHBr. Okay, now what are the remaining? Okay, so how it is MgOHBr is getting eliminated out. Okay, so you can see students, that is this one MgOHBr is getting out here like that. So here what will be the product, student? So here will be that is COOH. This is the benzoic acid. This is the benzoic acid. So that we have to keep in mind, student. The compound form is benzoic acid. The correct option is option number B. This question asked in 2002. Okay, let us go with the next problem, student. A, B in the following reactions are. Okay, so firstly you are adding HCN and then we are adding that is KCN. Okay, so they are asking that is what would be the product here. A and B in the following reactions are. So let us, either you are adding that is HCN or KCN, that is same. Then you are, what we are going to get here. Let us try to write down the reactions first to understand this. So here we are having R. Okay, and here is that is C. Here is again R dash, and this is the double bond O. And if you are treating with HCN, you know very well, student, if you are treating HCN, okay, so it is like that, H plus and Cn minus. So here will be that is attack of Cn minus. So here it is Cn is attacking. So what the compound you are going to get? Okay, and H will be also, so here is H is also there. So that is if it is attacking, so it will be absorbed. So see what the question you compound you R. See here will be OH, and here is that is again R, and this side this will be the Cn. This is the what the compound we are getting in the very first step. Okay, now the second point which we have to understand, that is here CH2 NH2 is getting added, and so nothing is there. So if you are adding here, what, student? LiAlH4. Okay, so 2 hydrogen will CH2 and 2 hydrogen will NH2. So it is giving R. Here is what will come CH2 and NH2. Okay, here is again it is coming to be R, and it will be that is OH. So you can see what the product RR OH CH2 NH2. So here is RR CN OH, and B is LiAlH4. So here what we use, student? LiAlH4. This product is already given, and here what we use here. So what we got here, that is we attacked here, and this form OH. So it was that is RCOH was there. Here is R dash, and here is that is Cn. So this compound will be that is A, and this is the reagent B. So that B, and this is A. The correct option is option number A, students. Correct option is option number A. Let us move out to the question number next. Acetic acid is weak acid than the sulfuric acid because what is the reason? So strength of acid, if you are talking about strength of acid, okay, so strength of acid is proportional to degree of ionization, degree of ionization, degree of ionization. So whichever is the ionizing more will be stronger acid. So it decomposes on increasing temperature. It has less degree of ionization. So acetic acid is weak acid. It means it has less degree of ionization. So required answer is, that is option number B. Okay. So because strength of acid is proportional to degree of, greater the ionization, stronger the acid. So here is less degree of ionization means weak acid. Now let us move out the next question, student. The next question is, here the acetic acid is getting react with what? That is P2O5. Acetic acid is getting react with P2O5, and P2O5 is the oxidizing agent, student. So what we are going to get, you will go get, that is anhydride. So here we are going to add out with P2O5. Here CH3, C double bond O, and OH. So if you see, students, that one acetic acid formula, CH3 C double OH is there. One more molecule you take, student. Okay, so what will be, that is CH3 C double bond O, and here is OH, right? So here you see this one is there. Okay, so it is going to lose the water molecule, it is going to lose the water molecule. Okay, in the presence of what you are taking, phosphorus pentaoxide, P2O5. So what the compound is going to give is, students, CH3 C double bond O, here is O, and C double bond O and CH3. Okay, or if you are writing or, so what we can write, students, CH3 CO twice and O. Okay, so this will be, that is our required product. So you can see the option number C is the correct option, student, 4C. Let us go question number 5, student. What is question number 5? Which can be oxidized to corresponding carbonyl compound? Which can be oxidized to corresponding carbonyl compound? So we are going to, okay, propane 2-ol is there, student. Propane 2-ol, phenol. So if you are talking about phenol, okay, so it will, if it is oxidized, student, it will give cumene. Okay, it will give cumene, quinoline. Okay, or that is, see, this is the oxidation of phenol is like that. So if you are taking, that is oxidizing agent K2Cr2O7, so what it is going to give, student, it is going to give like that compound. Okay, so this cannot be, phenol is not orthonitrophenol. Okay, orthonitrophenol is, if it is oxidizing, okay, so this is the, if it is going to oxidize, student, so what will give, it is get, that is orthonitroquinoline something, it will give this way compound. So this cannot be 2-methyl propane 2-ol, so propane 2-ol is there. Okay, so here is CH3, okay, and CH, here is what is, that is CH3. Okay, here will be, that is 2-methyl propane CH2OH. Okay, so 2-methyl propane 2-ol, 2-methyl propane 2-ol. So it is CH3, and here is what is there, student, OH. So that is 1 2 3 2-methyl propane 2-ol. This, if you are oxidizing, student, it will give the dehydration. Okay, so it will give, that is alkene, CH3 C double bond O, CH2 and CH3. Dehydration will be there. So this is not going to give product. So our required answer will be propane 2-ol will be our answer. So let us see, that is propane 2-ol. CH3, okay, C, here is OH, here is OH, and here is CH3. So if you are oxidizing, dear students, okay, so this hydrogen will be out, so it will give, that is CH3 C double bond O and CH3. So this will be our correct option is option number A. Let us move out the next question, student. Question number 6. What is question? Which of the following substance cannot be used for the replacement of OH group in organic compound by Cl? Okay. So they are saying that is, which of the following substance cannot be used to replacement of OH group in the organic compound. Okay, so you are not able to replace that group, OH group, by what? Okay, so SOCl2, PCl5, PCl3, these three, thionyl chloride, phosphorus pentachloride, PCl3, they replace, okay, SN reaction. Okay, they all go SN reaction. Suppose we are having CH3, CH2OH, and if you are taking this one, first one SOCl2, or you can say second one PCl5, or you can say third one PCl3. So this all will replace, that is what, student? This all will replace the OH group. So this will be our required product will be this one, but S2Cl2, but S2Cl2 cannot replace. So this is the required answer will be option number 1. Next one, let us see the major organic product form in the following reaction is. Okay, so major organic product, this is the ketone is there, and you are treating with the methylamine and lithium aluminum hydride second, and third one is H2O. So they are asking what the product it is going to give. Okay, so let us see, students. This is the our compound like that. Okay, so if you are treating with the CH3NH2, student, NH2, so directly here the water will be lost something like that. Okay, so it will be minus H2O. So let us see what the compound is going to be formed. Here will be double bond N, okay, CH3, and here is the methyl group. Now again you are treating with the LiAlH4, okay, lithium aluminum hydride. So what will become? That will become the single bond, and here will be, that is what, student? That is NH, okay, CH3, okay, NHCH3. Of this NHCH3, if you are treating with what, student? If you are treating with, there's a next reagent, what is there given? H2O. Okay, so next reagent, if you are taking HOH, okay, HOH, if you are taking this reagent, so what the possible compound you are going to get? Okay, so dear students, if you see the option, that is the no other compound, because it will not going to further reaction. So this is our required product, because lithium aluminum hydride together will be, that is in the first condition, and second condition, that is H2O will be there. So our required product will be the as it is, student. This will be the as it is, right? So this is our the required product, student. So let us look out, that is what could be the our required answers. This one, no. This one is no. This is also not going to be formed, students. This is also not correct. This one, D number, is the correct option, students. Okay, now let us move out the question number 8, students. Now students, let us see the problem number 8. Okay, in a set reaction yield, in a set reactions, acid yielded a product D. Okay, acid yielded a product D. So this one is there, we are reacting with the acetic acid with the thionyl chloride, so that is acid chloride will formed. Okay, so let us write down the reactions here. Okay, so they are asking the product D, they are asking. So this could be quite easy question, student, but it is looking like the difficult. Here is acetic acid is there, student, CH3, C double bond O, and here is what is there, student? That is OH is there. And if you are taking with thionyl chloride, SOCl2, this is the direct NCERT question, student. So that is, it will give, that is CH3, C double bond O, and it is giving the Cl, right? now this compound is being treated, okay, with benzene. Okay, so if you are treating this compound with the benzene, let us see student, CH3, so it is CH3COCl, and in the presence of anhydrous AlCl3, so it is what is Friedel-Crafts reaction will give, and it will form that is acetophenone. So this compound, this is the CO and CH3, so this is what is known as student acetophenone. So this is A and this compound is B. Okay, so this is Friedel-Crafts FCR Friedel-Crafts reaction. Now we got that is B students. Let us see if you are treating this one with HCN. So let us treat out with the HCN. So that is if you are treating with the CN minus first case and H plus and second case. So that is what it is going to give here, this one CN, and that is then it is accepting like that. So what the product will be there student, this will give the alcohol. So here downside it will be that is CN, here will be that is O negative, and that is OH, and here is will be CH3. So that is this is the C. Now the last one what they are saying, that is after C they are treating with the HOH, right student, they are again they are treating with the HOH. So what the product we can get is student, if you are the oxidizing with the acid HOH, so you are taking HOH water, so this will convert that is in the carboxylic group student. So let us see the product what will be there students, what will be the product. So here is the downside, it will be the benzene ring, there is no problem. Here will be that is CH3 group, no problem. Here will be OH group, nothing you can do. Here whatever the cyanide group is there, this will convert into the acid. So this will be the our option question D. So let us see which is the correct option students. That is this wrong, this is wrong, this is CH3OH. Correct option is option number B is looking to be correct. So here is CH2OH. Oh, no, this is not. This is because here CH3 from where they will get, this is wrong. Correct option is option number A, dear students. Please keep in mind this is option number A. You can check how we have done here. This one is correct option is option number A. Now let us move on the question number 19. What the question they are saying, a carbonyl compound react with hydrogen cyanide. A carbonyl compound react with hydrogen cyanide to form the cyanohydrone, which on hydrolysis form the racemic mixture of alpha hydroxy acid. The carbonyl compound is, okay, so formaldehyde not possible. Alpha hydroxy acid. Okay, wait students, they are saying the forming alpha hydroxy acid. Okay, formaldehyde is not possible. Okay, and this one acetone is there, diethyl ketone, this is also not possible. Now let us try to find out the question. If I am taking acetaldehyde, okay, CH3 C double bond O, and here is H and with this you are treating hydrogen cyanide. Okay, so if you are treating with the HCN, so that is cyanide will attack here, this bond is going here, it will attack here. So that is CH3C, and here is it will give that is OH. Okay, this is going to give OH, and next one it's going to form what is student, that is CN. Okay, so that is cyanohydrin will be there, right students. So and this hydrogen is still there, so that will be the hydrogen. Now this one cyanohydrin to form cyanohydrone, which on hydrolysis form racemic mixture of. So you are going to hydrolyze it, if you are taking HOH, so it is going to give the racemic mixture. So what will happen, this cyanide group will be oxidized student. So you see CH3C, here is the OH group, here is C double OH, and that is downside H. So this is the asymmetric carbon, asymmetric carbon of alpha hydroxy acid. So this is the alpha, this is hydroxy, so this is alpha hydroxy acid. अब now how it can be racemic mixture, students? That is, if you try to understand a racemic mixture of it, it can be drawn with the two structure, student. It can be drawn with the two structure. Okay, how? That is, in one case you will find that is the OH group is one side, another case another side. So it is CH3C, here is OH, student. Here is C double OH, here is hydrogen, and downside here is, that is what it can be, that is C double OH, and here is, this is the C, here is OH, here is what is coming, student, CH3, and here is H. So first one is, this is the chiral carbon. Okay, four different groups are there. So one side it will rotate this direction, another side this direction. So this together will be what, student? This will be, that is racemic mixture. That you have to keep in mind, student, that is racemic mixture. Now let us move out the question number 10. If you see, student, question number 10, they are saying nucleophilic addition reaction will be most favored in. So nucleophilic addition reaction in which of the following is possible, most favored? This is aldehyde, this is aldehyde, this is the ketones. Okay, this is ketone. So ketones, they are having the bulky group, na, so they will not give the nucleophilic addition reaction more easily because of the bulky group present in these ketones. Okay, now we have to select it out, the other two. Okay, we have to select out. So that is, less the positive inductive effect, more will be the nucleophilic addition. So see, student, here is the ethyl group is there. Okay, this structure you can see, this is the CH3, this is CH2, this is C double bond O and H. So this is the more plus I effect, more plus I effect will be there here, more plus I effect. So this is not possible. Another, if you see, students, this one is there, CH3, C double bond O and H. So it is the less, okay, less plus I. So less, if you see, less plus I effect is there, student. Okay, so less plus I effect, if it is there, so what will happen? It cannot give the electron. So what will happen, student? That is nucleophile, negatively charged, can easily attack here. So faster reaction will be given by the option number B, students. Okay, in this case, there is donor is highly. Okay, so greater the positive center, faster the reaction. Let us move out the next. In a set of reaction, propionic acid yielded a compound dip. Okay, so propanoic acid is there, SOCl2, then ammonia, then KOHBr2. Let us have the structure of D would be. Okay, let us try to solve it out. This is quite good question looking, student. CH3, CH2, C double bond O and OH is there. And if you are treating with SOCl2, so if you treat this with the SOCl2, so what the compound you are going to get, student? This is CH3, this is going to give CH2, and here is CO, and this is Cl, acid chloride. Of this acid chloride is being treated with what, student? That is NH3. Okay, so NH3 means, how can we write, student? How can you be write? So if you see, so NH2 you are writing NH2. Okay, NH2. So HCl will be out, student. Here is HCl. Okay, so see, the product will be what? CH3, CH2, this will be CO, and here is what, student? NH2. This is the amide. Now this amide, if you are treating with Hofmann bromamide degradation reaction, Br2, this is Br2 plus KOH. Okay, this is the Hofmann bromamide degradation, okay. So if you are doing degradation, so this group will be out. So what will be there? It's compound CH3 CH2. Okay, CH3, and this will be, that is what, student? CH3 CH2, and this will be, that is NH2. So this is 1 degree amine you are going to get. So that is, which is, this is wrong, this is wrong. CH3 CH2 NH2. Option number B is correct, student. Let us move up the next problem. What is the question? Self condensation of 2 moles of ethyl acetate in presence of sodium ethoxide yield. Self condensation of, okay, self condensation of 2 moles of ethyl acetate in presence of sodium ethoxide yield. Okay, so dear students, let us try to have a look over ethyl acetate. If you are going, that is CH3C double bond OC2H5. This is ethyl acetate, and then again they are saying, student, one more ethyl acetate they are saying. So it is CH3 C double bond O and OC2H5. Okay, this one. Now students, what we are going to do, it will be that is C2H5O and A. Okay, you are treating with the sodium ethoxide. So what the product you are going to get here? Okay, so dear student, this is going to be the Claisen condensation, and that is water molecule will be lost here, water molecule. So how the condensation will be taking place, student? Here will be that is CH3. Okay, this will be CO. Okay, with this CO it is going to attack out. Okay, so again it will be that is CH2, right student, and here will be that is C double bond O, C2H5. Okay, so let us have a look, students, that is and this one, if you talk about, that is NaO, this is getting out, NaOC2H5. So this is the our required product, student, and this reaction is known as Claisen condensation. This is the Claisen condensation. Okay, so this is asked in the 2006, and that we have to keep in mind, students. So that is what is the product is, student, the product acetoacetic ester, so this is the RCOOR and this is aceto. So this is acetoacetic ester. Correct option is option number D, student. Now let us move out the question number 13. Reduction of aldehyde and ketones into hydrocarbon using ZnHG, zinc amalgam and HCl is called. So this is called Clemmensen reduction, student. So reduction into hydrocarbon. So if you are talking about reduction into hydrocarbon, we are having that is carbonyl compound, student. So carbonyl compound, and you are going to reduce. So two are there. First one is Clemmensen. Okay, Clemmensen, and second one is the Wolff-Kishner. Okay, Wolff-Kishner. So Wolff-Kishner means that is you are adding NH2 and NH2, hydrogen, and here is ZnHG, and plus you are taking HCl. So how the reaction proceeds, students? Suppose we are having double bond O and you are treating with the ZnHG and plus what you are having HCl. So they are the reducing agents. So simply they reduce, student. That is will be CH2 group and this one like that. So this is what is Clemmensen. Okay. Now if you are talking about the Wolff-Kishner, so how the Wolff-Kishner will takes place? No. So Wolff-Kishner reduction, students, suppose it is like that carbonyl compound, you are treating with the hydrogen NH2 and NH2. So this is getting out. So what will be there, student? C double bond NH2 is there, right? And it is like that, minus you do N2, student. So that will be that is CH2, this group will come. So this is the Clemmensen reduction involved in this process, because zinc and hydrogen you are using, zinc amalgam you are using now. So that is what is known as Clemmensen reduction. Option number D is correct. Okay, now let us move out the question number 14. So which of the following treatment with 50% aqueous NaOH gives the alcohol and acid? So alcohol and acid is given by, that is Cannizzaro reaction. Cannizzaro reaction. Cannizzaro reaction means no alpha hydrogen. No alpha hydrogen. So it is which is not having alpha hydrogen. So this is the alpha carbon. So here is alpha hydrogen is there. This is alpha carbon, alpha hydrogen is there. This is the alpha carbon, alpha hydrogen. This is not having. So option number A is our required answers, because if you see this one benzaldehyde, C double bond O and here is H there. So if you see, this is the alpha carbon. Okay, so if you see alpha carbon, dear students, so it is not having the hydrogen, alpha hydrogen. So that is why, because you see now valency, you can see here is 1 2 3 4. So it is not having the, what it is not having, it is not having the alpha hydrogen. So no alpha hydrogen means Cannizzaro reaction. So correct option is option number A. Let us move on the next question. What is the question number 15? The product form in aldol condensation. Okay, they are asking that is the product form in aldol condensation. So let us try to understand what is aldol condensation, student. So if you see aldol condensation, dear student, so here is that is CH3 is there, okay, and this C double bond O and H is there. One more molecule you see CH3, C double bond O, and here is H. Okay, this is going to, okay, attacked here, right? So what will happen, student? This group will be as it is. So here will be the product will be CH3 OH, here will be there CH, and then it will be that is CH2 CHO. Okay, so this is what, this is alpha and beta, this is beta hydroxy aldehyde. So the product from aldol condensation, beta hydroxy acid wrong, alpha hydroxy wrong, alpha beta unsaturated, beta hydroxy aldehyde or beta hydroxy ketones. Okay, student. So that is, this one is our required answer, student. Beta hydroxyaldehyde or beta hydroxyketone. Correct option is option number D, because this is C, beta position OH group is there, so this is beta hydroxy, okay, and this is CHO group, that is aldehydes. Okay, if you are taking that is acetone, that will be the ketone will form. So now let us move out the next question. What is the next question? Question number 16. Which of the following order is wrong with respect to property indicated? Which of the following order is wrong with respect to properties indicated? Right, student? Up now, that is formic. If you see, they are asking the, no, which of the following order is wrong order. Okay, that we have to give formic acid more acidic than acetic acid than propanoic acid. Okay, so this is the correct, students. Okay, because here is the plus I group is increasing in this case, so this one. Fluoroacetic acid, chloroacetic acid, bromoacetic acid. So fluoro is a strong electronegative, chlorine, bromine, so this is also correct. Benzoic acid, phenol and cyclohexanol. So benzoic acid, phenol, because acidic group is there, no, phenol and cyclohexanol, this is also correct. Now this is the acidic strength. Now aniline. Aniline is more basic. No, aniline is less basic, student, because of sp character. Cyclohexylamine and benzamide. This is not correct, student. This is the wrong order. This is the wrong order, because that is this one will be the strong one. Cyclohexyl. Okay, cyclohexylamine. This is NH2. So this will be that is most basic. Then it can be benzamide is there. Okay, so then it will come that is aniline. Okay, this will come NH2, and that will be, benzamide will be there like that. So here will be that is C double bond O, CO, NH2. So this will be, that will be the order. So our required answer is option number D. Now let us move out the question number 17. The correct decreasing order of their reactivity towards hydrolysis is, okay, they are saying the correct decreasing order of their reactivity towards hydrolysis is, okay. So decreasing order of reactivity towards hydrolysis. So if you see, student, these many options which can be easily hydrolyzed, carbonyl compound, are they are all carbonyl compound, and your hydrolysis means you are going to attack that is OH group, right? So if you see, students, the ease of hydrolysis will be depend upon the magnitude of positive charge on the carbonyl carbon. So you have to see how much positive charge is there here. These are the carbonyl carbon, and there also. Okay, so let us see how much positive charge will be there? So NO2 group is there, so most positive charge will be on this carbon. So second will be our, the first option will be, that is firstly we are putting that is second. Okay, then here is COCl, then again here is CHO. COCl is again the electron withdrawing group, student. COCl is again the electron withdrawing group. So that is fourth will be, that is the next second position will come, that is fourth one. Now the two option has gone out, student. That is this one, fourth and second has gone out. Now that is no, benzoyl chloride is there, and that is this one. So if you see this one, methyl group is electron donor, student, and here is no. So what will happen, that is then will come first number, student, then it will come first, and last, no, not first, this COCl is there now, student. Okay. So if you see, dear students, here COCl is there, right? Okay, so CH3 group is donating, right? So here if you are going, it should be one number, students, one number, because that is sp character, it will, so that is one number. And lastly you see which should come, here is the third number, because it is the donor, so it will come, that is third number. So this is the order of the reactivity will be there, student. This way we will be able to understand these questions. Okay, no, student, that is not the correct order. Here some confusion will be coming here for you also, that you have to keep in mind, students. Why the confusion, what could be the reason for the confusion, that I am explaining. Here Cl group is there, students. Okay, and this is the donor group. Here is also Cl group, and it is electron withdrawing group. So that is the correct option will be option number, student. Option number, it is the not 4. The correct option will be option number third. Okay, that you have to check it out. Okay, you have to check it out, because fourth number you see. No. Some confusion is coming, of course, students, in this question, but you need to be learn more. Okay, how much here is electron withdrawing group is there, NO2 group, so second number will come first. Here is, that is electron withdrawing group, so that is fourth number will come. Then and 2, and this one is there, this already gone out. So COCl is there, student, and this one is there. So what we can do, third number will come, first, and then first number. So the required option is option number D. Now let us move out the question number 19, students. What could be the question number 19? Acetophenone when react with the base C2H5O and A yield a stable compound. Which is the structure? So acetophenone is going to react with base C2H5O and A, and then they are asking, that is what the compound will be able to form. Okay, acetophenone when reacted with a base C2H5. So let us try to write out the equation. This is the acetophenone, COOCH3. This is acetophenone, and you are going to treat with C2H5O negative. So if you are treating with C2H5O negative, dear student, so let us have a look, that is what the compound you are going to form. So this is getting attracted. So if you are getting attracted, so that is one anion will form, students. So we can write here, let us write in this format, this one. So it is, that is COCH2 negative charge, this is coming. Our negative charge is there, that is okay. But what the other things here is, that is CH3, this is the aldehyde group. Wait, students. So here is, that is another molecule you are taking. Okay, here is C double bond O, and here is what is, that is CH3 is there. So this negative charge is going to attack on this carbon. So let us have a look, that is what compound is getting formed. And with this here, this is the compound. Okay, here is CH3 and this is C, and here is that is O negative, and here will be that is CH2, and here is CO, and this is the ring will form, student. Okay, now this will what other things are there, with base yield the suitable compound has the structure. So if you are taking the H plus from the water, H plus from the water, so what the compound it will be there, student? So here the product will be like that. Here hydrogen already there, CH, and here will be OH, in the center CH2, and this is CO, and this will be the benzene ring, student, this one. Okay, so dear students, acetophenone is there, acetophenone. So acetophenone, it means CO, so that is CO. One more, this group is there, nice students, here this group is there. So here is at the place of S, this will be CH3, and here at the place of S, this is the CH3. So this is the product is coming, minus it will come, that is H2O. Okay, if you are doing the minus H2O, so it will give, that is this product will form CH, here is the CH3, this is CO, this is the product. Okay, so dear student, let us find out the which is the correct option. This is the D number is the correct option, student. D number is the correct option. Let us move out the question number 19, student. What the question number 19 is saying, if you see the question number 19, so trichloroacetaldehyde react with the chlorobenzene. Trichloroacetaldehyde react with the chlorobenzene in the presence of sulfuric acid. So what the compound it is going to produced? So trichloro, let us have a look. Trichloroacetaldehyde is there. So this is Cl, this is Cl, and here is CHO. Okay, CHO, how can you write, students? Okay, and this is the CHO, and react with chlorobenzene. Okay, chlorobenzene. So this is the Cl is there, this is the chlorobenzene. So they are saying that is what the product you are going to get. Okay, here is the hydrogen is there. Okay, so dear student, if you see, okay, if you see this case, okay, so you can check out the product formation. Trichloroacetaldehyde react with chlorobenzene in presence of sulfuric acid. Take out. If it is going to attack here, students, so what the compound you are going to get, it will be that is CCl3, and C here will be that is O. Okay, and O negative, here it will be H is there. Okay, and here is again this compound will is going to be at Cl will be there. Okay, and this compound again, if you are treating, dear students, again you are treating with what you are going to treat, again one more molecule of benzene you take. Okay, again molecule, how, because we have to replace the water molecule. Here is hydrogen, so how we are going to replace water molecule? This way we are going to replace water molecule. So in this way, if you are replacing the water molecule, then only you will be able to get the product. Let us have this one. So CCl3, and here is we are having, this is the C is there na, H. Okay, so this is CH1, the benzene ring will be like that with the Cl here. another benzene ring will be like this with the Cl here. So this is the what is known as DDT. This is diphenyl ethane. This is the diphenyl trichloroethane. This is the our answers. So correct option will be option number 1 itself, students. Now move about the question number 20. Propanoic acid with Br2 and red phosphorus L dibromo product. Its structure will be, so we are having propanoic acid, student, with Br2 and P red phosphorus L dibromo product. Its structure will be, so what structure we can get here, students. So let us move out. So we are having that is propanoic acid CH3 CH2 COOH, okay, and you are treating with the Br2, okay, and that is in the presence of you are taking that is Br2 and red phosphorus you are also checking. So it will go that is HBZ reaction. So it will give that is beta, so it is CH3, this is that is CH, here is Br, okay, and it will be there student COOH, okay. Up now, students, what this compound you got, and they are saying that is propanoic acid with Br2P dibromo product. So L dibromo product. So you need to treat again that is Br2 plus red phosphorus, so that you will be able to get that is dibromo. Here will be that is Br now, downside again Br now, and here is that is COOH. So they are saying this is a HBZ reaction, students. So what is the product, students? This is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is the option number A is correct, students. Now let us move out the question number 21. The relative reactivity of acyl chloride compound toward the nucleophilic substitutions are in order. Okay. 21 if you are talking about, that is the relative activity of acyl compound towards nucleophilic substitution are, okay, towards nucleophilic substitution are, they are saying the relative activity of acyl compounds towards nucleophilic substitution are, which can be our required answers, okay. So if you see esters are there, okay, and nucleophilic substitution you are going replacement ester, acid chloride, amide, okay, anhydride. This is wrong, student. You cannot remove from the anhydride, or that is this one, okay. So in this one nucleophilic is not possible, already they are amides are the electron rich. Acid anhydride amide, so again it is coming this water, okay. If you see acid chloride, student, so acid chloride you are having, if acid chloride, so that is it is the having electropositive center CH3 C double bond OCl, because it is the electron is moving here, so it will be positive. Acid anhydride if you see, student, so CH3 C double bond O and again O C double OH, so it is also electron withdrawing, so it will be the positive center, okay. Esters if you see, CH3 C double bond O, and here will be that is ester C double OR, okay, CH3. So here is also it will be having positive center, and lastly this is the amide will come, amide CH3 CONH2. So NH2 group is electron donor group, so that is it will be negatively. So correct option it will be option number 2, chloride, acid anhydride, ester and amide, okay. Let us move out the next question, student. Acetamide is treated with the following reagents separatively. Which one of these would yield methylamine? So acetamide is there, student, acetamide. So CH3 CO and NH2, this is acetamide treated with the following reagents separately, well, that is methylamine. So that is the CH3NH2, this is the methylamine. So that is Hoffman reaction, student, Hoffman reaction. So Hauptmann reaction, if you are going student, what is the Hauptmann? NaOH and Br2. This is the NaOH plus Br2. It is Hauptmann reaction. So correct option is option number D for the question number 22. Let us move out the next question. What is the next question? Clemenson reduction of ketone carried out in the presence of which of the following? So Clemenson reduction ZnHg and HCl is required. Okay, so let us move and look out. This is the ZnH. The option number third is there, student. Direct memory based question. Okay, we are not doing anything. Clemenson reduction, if you are talking about, if it is like that, is compound are there. So that is we are taking ZnHg and in the presence of HCl, student. So what the compound is going to get here is you will be, that is alkene. Next one. In a set of the reaction meta-bromobenzoic acid gives a product D. Identify the product. So first of all, you are treating with the SOCl2. Okay, so it will give, that is acid chloride. Then you are treating with the ammonia, so it will give amide. Okay, then you are putting Hauptmann bromamide, though it will give aniline. So directly if you are writing the answer, it will be NH2 Br. This will be our answer, students. So let us have a look over the how the reaction is getting proceed. Then only you can decide the product, na. So meta-bromobenzoic acid is there. Okay, this is the benzoic acid, here is the Br, and here is meta, COOH. So this is the meta-bromobenzoic acid, and if you are treating with the thionyl chloride, so it is acid chloride it will give. So it will coming, student, COCl. Here is will be, that is Br only. Again you are treating with what, student? That is NH3. Okay, so HNH2 you are taking, so it is, that is HCl is out, so it is going to give, that is what, CONH2. This is the amide. Okay, here is Br. Again you are treating with what? Alcoholic KOH, NaOH and Br2. NaOH and Br2. So Hauptmann reaction, this is going, that is Hauptmann reaction. So Hauptmann reaction means this group will be eliminate out. So what the product you can get, student? Here you see this is the NH2 and here will be Br. Okay, or you can write here, that is here is NH2. So this is the ortho and this is the meta. So here will be, that is Br. So you match it out, student. This is the our required answer, student. Thank you so much for watching, dear students. Let us move out the another problem. Predict the product in the given reaction. Okay, in the 25 they are saying predict the product in the given reaction. So you are treating with the metachlorobenzaldehyde is there, and you are treating 50% KOH. Okay, so it will go the Cannizzaro reaction, student. It will go the Cannizzaro reaction and it will give, that is carboxylic acid and phenol. So let us write down the reaction, how it will be the reaction. So here will be there, students. This is the, here is what is there, student? This is CHO and here is, that is Cl, right? And that is you are taking, that is what, 50% KOH, 50% KOH, right? So dear students, here you see this is the, if you are taking 50% KOH, so one compound is the acid COOH and here will be Cl, and another compound will be, because here you are taking 2 mole, so another will be, that is alcohol CH2OH, and the same place it will be, that is Cl. So this will be the our required product. So let us try to find out the product. A number alcohol, and this one is acetate ion. This is no Cl alcohol. This is not. Here is OH, no, this will be as it is Cl. Correct option is option number A, students. Okay, now let us move out the next question. Question number 26. CH3 CHO and C2 C6H5 CH2 can be distinguished chemically by. Okay, so how can you chemically distinguish? So this is going to give, that is Fehling test. First one is Fehling test. It will give, that is Tollens test, both it will give Fehling and Tollens. So Tollens reagent test it will give student, Follen test. Okay, so 26 if you are going, and this one is, but here CHO is there na, so CHO group also it will give Fehling test, and Tollens test it will also give. All the aldehyde give the Fehling and Tollens. Bendick test also, Bendick test also it will give, both will give. Iodoform test only methyl ketone gives student. So iodoform, which group it will give student, that is CH, here is OH, and and this is the group, okay, and this is CH3. So this is the methyl hydroxy group, or we are having C double bond O, this is CH3, this group, or it can be having this group. Okay, so these are the group student that will be given by, here is hydrogen, so that is given by CH3 CHO. So this is given by the iodoform. Of iodoform, this cannot give the iodoform because these three groups are not there. These three groups are not there because what is there here is, this is the different group. So iodoform test will not be given by the this compound, but it will given by ethanol. Next one, acetone is treated with excess of ethanol in the presence of hydrochloric acid. The product obtained is, okay, so you are treating with the excess of ethanol. So let us try to find out the product, students. So we are having, that is acetone, CH3, C double bond O, and this is CH3, and you are treating with what, student? This is C2H5, and here is OH you are treating, right? And here will be, that is if you are treating with the HCl, okay. So what the compound you are going to get it out here, students? So this one is the, firstly negative charge will attack here, okay. So if the negative charge is getting attacked, so 2 mole you take, students. So let us have a look over what the possible product will be there. Let it be CH3 here, then C, again here is CH3, and here is O, C2H5, and downside again O, C2H5, plus water molecule will be out. So this is our required product, students. Let us see which is the product. This is not possible. This is our required product. Option number B is our required product. Now let us move the next question, student. Question number 28. Consider the reaction RCHO plus NH2NH2 RCH double bond N NH2. What set of reaction is it? What set of reaction is it? So see, electrophilic addition, here is this is the nucleophile, so it is not. Free radical, no, because it is negative charge, so it will be nucleophilic. So nucleophilic addition, so firstly it is going nucleophilic addition, then elimination. So let us see the reaction, how the nucleophilic addition will be there, student. Here what the compound is, RCHO is there. So I am writing R, C double bond O, and here is the H will be there, and here is the, we are going to attack, that is NH2, and we are having NH2 and NH2 hydrogen, simple, this is hydrogen. So this is going to attack here, this will be shifting here. So this is the nucleophilic addition, okay. So if it is a nucleophilic addition, so what the compound you are going to get? So R, here is C, okay, here will be the negative charge, okay, here is hydrogen is added, here is, that is NH2, okay, and again NH2, right? Now this NH2 we are writing in the open format, okay. So if you are seeing this, this hydrogen will be taken out and this will be shifting here. So what the compound you are going to get, student? You are going to get R, here is a CH, here is a OH will be there, and here is NH or NH2, right? Now finally this OH and this N is out. So what is will be there, student? R, it will be CH double bond N and NH2. So this is the elimination, because here what is happened, minus H2. So nucleophilic addition and elimination reaction, option number D. Let us move out the question number 29, okay. What is question number 29, students? Which of the following compound will give yellow precipitate with iodine and alkali? Okay, so first one is acetophenone is there. So acetophenone means CuCH is there. So iodine, it will give iodoform. Methyl acetate, okay. Acetamide, 2-hydroxypropane, okay, 2-hydroxy. So which of the following compound will give the yellow, so first one is give student, and this one if you are 2-hydroxypropane, so meth, eth, prop is there. On second position OH, here is CH3 is there. This is again going to be CH3. So methyl hydroxy group student, this group also give the precipitate. So methyl acetate will not give, acetamide will not give. A and D is our required answer. So either you put out to be A or you D. This both will be our required answer, students. Now let us move out the 30, question number 30. The correct order of decreasing acidic strength in trichloroacetic acid, trifluoroacetic acid, and acetic acid and formic acid. So these many acids are there, student, and they are asking which is the correct order of the acidic strength, dear students. So see, so trifluoro is there on the B position. So B, fluorine is the highly electronegative. So B will be the strongest acid. Then trichloro is there. So it will come to be A. Okay. So firstly it is coming to B and then it is coming to A. Now next one is that is fluoro gone. Then next one is formic acid and acetic acid. So next one is there is no plus I group. So that is D, and finally it will come C. Okay, so this will the BADC. So correct option is option number B, students. Let us move out the question number 31, dear students. Consider the following reaction. COCl3 is there, H2PDBaSO4 is there. Okay, so if you are taking H2 Rosen-Moon reduction, this is what is the Rosen-Moon reduction. So you will be able to get that is aldehyde, students. Okay, C double bond O, and here will be that is H. So that is aldehyde is coming. So correct option is option number D. Now let us move out the question number 32. Okay, reaction by which benzaldehyde cannot be prepared. Okay, COCl2 H2 in the presence of, this is Rosen-Moon reduction, can be easily. COCH2, okay, we can prepare easily with this. C double OH ZnHG, this cannot be prepared, students. Okay, because it will give the alcohol. So that is ZnHG and HCl reduce carboxylic group to methylene group. That is, oh, this is the Clemmensen reduction, dear student. This is the Clemmensen reduction. So CO group will convert into the methylene group. Okay, alcohol will form. Okay, so this will be our required answer, student. Now let us move out the question number 33. Which one is the most reactive towards nucleophilic addition reaction? Which one is most reactive towards electrophilic, okay, towards nucleophilic, negatively charged? Okay, so here electron is going, so it is a positive center. Here electron is going, but it is supplying, so that much of not positive. Here is supplying, okay, and here is coming. So first one is the D will be highly electron withdrawing group. So this is the positive, so this will go highly nucleophilic, most reactive towards option number D will be our correct answer, students. Okay, so correct answer is option number D, because NO2 group is a strong electron withdrawing group, a single compound of the structure. Okay, they are saying the question number 34. They are saying that is ozonolysis they have done, students. Ozonolysis, of which you are doing ozonolysis, so that you can get that product. So let us move out. I am taking that is C number option, student, and then I am doing the ozonolysis. Okay, so if you taking this option, students, C, this is 5-membered cyclic ring. Here is that is CH3 group. Here is what is that is CH3 group, and here is double bond, and you are treating with the O3. So what will happen, dear student? Here is the bond will be splitting. Here is oxygen. Here is oxygen is going. So dear students, here you see the product. So here will be, dear students, here will be the O group. Here is the methyl group is already there, CH3, and then you see Here is again that is O group, here is H will be there, and on this positions, on this position again CH3 is there, because here is 1 2 3. Okay, so here is, this is 1 2 3, 3 position methyl. So you can check it out, students, which is with the reactions you will find that this is the matching. Okay, so this is the, you will get here, from here you can count out 1 2 3, third position methyl, 4 5, 5 position ketone. Okay, so 5 position ketone. Here in this one you see that is 1 2 3, third position methyl, and here is, okay, here is again CH2 group is there. Okay, and this is the 4, and this is the 5, and this is 6, because this carbon we left out. So this is our required answer will be option number third. You can check out with the all other option. Next question. Okay, we are moving for the question number 35. The treatment of cyclopentanone. Okay, treatment of cyclopentanone, okay, with methyl lithium gives which of the following species? Okay, so let us have a methyl pentanone structure, students. This is the methyl pentanone, and we are treating with the what? Lithium methyl, LiCH3, lithium methyl. So negative charge and positive charge, right? So this is going to be attacked like that. So what the intermediate you are going to get, students? Here you see. This is the group, and if you see, this is O negative, and here is CH3 group is getting added. This is the CH3 group get added, and then if your methyl gives which of the following, followed by the water in the aqueous medium if this reaction is taking place. So this negative charge which attract the, which one? Hydrogen. So that is alcoholic group will be coming as a major one. So here will be, that is OH, and here will be CH3. Okay, so this is the our required product, cyclopentenyl radical, cyclopentenyl biradical. Okay, and cyclopentenyl anion is forming, student. This compound is cyclopentenyl anion, right? This is negative charge is forming now, so that is anion, not cation, not biradical, not radical. So this one, last question, let us see, student, question number 36. An organic compound X having molecular formula C5H10O yield a phenyl hydrazone and give the reactive response to the iodoform test and Tollens test is produce N-pentane on reduction with X could be. Okay, so what is the X is there having molecular formula C5H10O. Okay, yield phenyl hydrazone and gives the negative response to iodoform. Okay, so this whatever the group is there, this is not giving the iodoform test, means it is not having the methyl alcohol methyl carbonyl group. Okay, so with pentanol is there, so pentanol means CHO group is there, it will give pentanone, 3 pentanone is there. So 3 pent means it is having third number option CH3, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, here is also CH3. On third position what is there, student? On third position 3 pentanone, here is O group, and here is CH2, this is CH2, this CH2, this is ketone. Acha, and next one is amyl alcohol. Okay, so if it is not giving any of the response to pentanone, so this will give, student, our required answer will be option number 1, because it is not going to give any iodoform test. So this compound is not, because at the 3 pentanone there is no methyl ketone group, so it will not. Reduction of carbonyl compound with so our answer will be option number A, dear student. Let us move the 37 one. What the 37? Reaction of carbonyl compound with one of which of the following reagent involve nucleophilic addition. Okay, following by elimination of water, the reagent. Okay, so which one will give the nucleophilic addition? So hydrazine in the presence of feebly acidic medium, it will, that is nucleophilic addition, student. That is what we are saying, Wolff-Kishner reduction. This is the Wolff-Kishner reduction. So in Wolff-Kishner reduction, what will happen, students? It is the nucleus. So reaction of carbonyl compound with one of set of following reaction involving nucleophilic addition followed by elimination of water. So this is the आपका hydrazine in presence of feebly acidic medium. So this is our required answer, student. Thank you so much. This is all about all the problem which are asked in the last 33 years in the carbonyl compound. So thank you so much for watching, students. If you find this video helpful, please do like and subscribe the channel.